Okay, so this week we saw the release of Payday 3's second update since the announcement of Operation Medic Bag, the contents of which we've discussed at length in my last few videos, but now that the update is actually out, well, what do I think of it? The Adrenaline and Fortitude skill line have got me back into a position where I'm actually really enjoying the game again. Back in February, I made a video to mark when I stopped playing Payday 3. I came back every now and again when I wanted to for the odd heist here or there, as fundamentally I still do enjoy the game, but now I'd definitely say I'm back playing the game consistently. Obviously the update has been out for less than a week at this point, and so I can't really say for certain that I'll still be playing the game in a few weeks' time, though I'm having a good time with Payday 3 right now. As a solo player of an average skill, I hardly think I'm God's gift to heisting, Overkill difficulty has kind of been off the table for me until update 5. With everything this update brings, from the skill point increase to the Fortitude skill line and the Adaptive Armour, I've actually been able to pull off some solo Overkill loud attempts, and I've actually had a really good time doing so. Though when it comes to the Adaptive Armour, I do think it takes a little too much damage too quickly, and I'm not the biggest fan of it being a 2-chunk armour. If you ask me, it feels like it being a multi-chunk armour type kind of prevents it from fixing the issue that it was conceptualized to fix in the first place. So knowing that Mio has said that they're open to having more armour types with adaptive chunks in the future, I'm really hoping that we get a single chunk adaptive armour at some point down the line, and maybe a little buff to its damage resistance as well. Though speaking of single armour chunks, I've really fallen in love with the standard lining armour. With the right skills, I think it requires just the right amount of micromanagement to be challenging and fun at the same time. I feel like the choice between the standard lining and the new adaptive armour is so perfectly down to personal preference that I think people are going to be debating which one's better for quite a while. And me, personally, for now at the very least, I'm in the standard lining gang. Saying that reminds me of the old Call of Duty Zombies days, where you'd have this post was made by the Olympia gang, or this post was made by the M14 gang, and people would debate online about which one of those was the best. And hey, maybe we'll get something like that in the Payday space. I mean, let me know if you're in the standard lining gang or the adaptive armor gang in the comment section down below, and we'll see who's winning. But anyway, this week's blog post was actually a really interesting interview with the brilliant mind behind Payday 3's soundtrack, Gustavo Coutinho. I highly recommend giving it a read, and there's a line or two in there that gets me really excited for the future of Payday 3's update cadence. But we'll be talking about that, the new, currently unannounced throwable weapon, the quick play feature, and what else we can hope to see in the next update in more depth in the next video. And so if that does sound like something you're interested in learning more about, please do consider subscribing. And with that all said, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, drop a like on the video. If you disliked the video, drop a dislike on the video. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next video.